avoidance rarely appears as a clear refusal. It shows up as delay, as shifting priorities, as choosing what feels easier or more contained, and it often feels reasonable enough that it continues without being questioned, even while it quietly defines the range of what you experience. The mind is structured to maintain stability. It prefers what is familiar, where outcomes are more predictable and identity remains consistent. And anything that introduces uncertainty or requires a different response can register as something to move away from, not because it is wrong, but because it disrupts what is already known. What you avoid becomes a boundary you rarely notice. The areas you don't engage with are the same areas that would require you to think differently, respond differently, and operate at a level that is not yet habitual. And without that engagement, your behavior continues to follow established patterns, which is why your results often remain within the same range. This is where effort can become misleading. You can be active, disciplined, and consistent, yet still remain in place if your actions continue to move around what actually needs to be addressed, since the direction of your effort matters more than the amount of it. Engagement works differently. When you stay with what feels unfamiliar or uncertain, your thinking begins to reorganize, and your capacity to respond expands, not because the situation has changed, but because you are no longer relating to it from the same position. That change becomes visible in small, practical ways. Decisions that were previously delayed become easier to make. Responses become more direct, and options that were not available before begin to appear, simply because your attention is no longer avoiding the point where change was required. Avoidance preserves the current structure. Engagement introduces a different one, and the difference between the two determines whether your life continues within the same boundaries or extends beyond them, since what you are willing to face directly is what allows you to expand what you can actually create.